What's good, y'all? It's Justice4000 getting verified on the C&P network. I need y'all to like and subscribe and drop a comment for me.
What's happening? What's happening? Back again for another episode of Verified with Cornell the Shooter on the C&P Network. You already know. If you subscribe, if you're following, I appreciate it. If you're not, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. All right. Today I got another special guest. I'm sitting down with none other than Justice4000. Brody, what's happening?
What's good? What's good? How you doing today, man?
Man, I can't complain, bro. I can't complain. It's a new year, bro. New interviews, get to meet new people,
New
bro.
things, man.
Man, I cannot complain at all. So what I like to do is, bro, I like to get everybody adjusted to who you are. Then I'll hit you with the hard hitting questions. Cool?
Let's do it.
All right, brother. Where exactly are you from?
I am from East Lake, Chattanooga originally, over on East 31st Street.
Dig it. So you're born and raised in Chattanooga.
All the way.
That's what's up, bro. What was it like growing up in East Lake?
It was it's what you make it. A lot of people do dangerous things. You can get involved with a dangerous life, or you can live your life, mind your business, and be like in any other neighborhood.
Dig it. How long would you say you lived in East Lake?
Accumulatively, probably about 5-10 years, and then we moved over into Georgia, Fordo and Rossville area, and then we moved back over into East Ridge, and I've been here ever since in East Ridge.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I got a sister named Jasmine. Love her. I got a half brother named Joey. I ain't seen him in a while, but much love, Joe.
That's what's up. Did you grow up in a two-parent home?
Yeah, I did. My parents, honestly, I was very blessed with my parents. They are the best parents I've seen anybody have. And that's, maybe I'm bragging, maybe I'm biased, but I think I have very good parents.
That's what's up. Uh, Give me a memory from your childhood that you'll never forget.
I think when I know, it's winter, so this one been in my mind lately. But me and my dad, when we first had the big snow that hit like 2012, 2013, I was like 14 to 15 years old. And we built a giant igloo that fit like 3 or 4 people in it out of all the snow in the whole yard. And we built an actual functional igloo that you could crawl inside of, and that was crazy to me.
How old were you?
Like 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm imagining this during the days of Google then, right?
Yeah, Google existed.
Yeah, I've been saying that's how y'all figured out how to do it. Because I wouldn't imagine anybody in the South knowing how to build an igloo.
My dad made bricks out of snow. He ain't Google nothing. He made bricks out of snow, compacted them into bricks, and then stacked them. It was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, ingenuitive man. He owned a fence company. I used to work for him. Drawing against fence. He actually is Custom Works now. Go look up Custom Works if y'all need some fencing work.
That's what's up. I know it's the plug. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So what was Justice4000 like in high school?
The outcast, honestly, I was a weirdo. I was a nerd. I like all this stuff, man. This wasn't cool until recently. I didn't start this collection yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I write comic books.
You write comic books?
Yes, sir. I drew this poster. That's my universe right there.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Spectacle
some
universe.
B-roll that before I leave.
Yeah, we gonna get that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yes, sir. So I mean, I had to fight a lot because I never grew up as like let somebody talk crazy to me. My dad said somebody in arm's reach of you talking crazy, they threw the first punch. You know what I'm saying? So that also caused a lot of problems because people hear you can fight, they want to fight you. So it brought a lot of people. But it is what it is. It made me who I am. I'm here today.
Dig it. April 25th, 2017. You would OD on fake acid and need medical attention to bring you back. If you could, can you walk us through that day as much as you recall?
It was a very, very crazy day. Honestly, it was that's the most pivotal day of my life. I spoke to God that day, but quite literally. But we had, I want to say, you said it was 2017. Yeah, that was the year the year after I graduated. So we had decided we was wilding out. We was selling. We was doing. We was doing whatever we wanted to do. So we was doing acid like maybe 2-3 times, 4-5 times a week if we wanted to. It was ridiculous, and we should not have. It's very dangerous for you. Do not do that. That's why I ended up in the hospital. But yeah, so we went, got the whatever, put it on my tongue. I could taste something. It's fake immediately. I should have knew better. You should not taste anything on LSD. So I tasted it. I should have took it out of my mouth, but I was like, you know, I'm young. Went ahead, took it, 2.5 tabs. Man, it went crazy from there. I I had a near-death experience. I dehydrated, and my brain hit 103 or 4 degrees, something like that, and I passed out. And I remember telling the person whose house I was at, parents, I was like, "You're gonna be mad at us, but we did some bad shit, and I need to go to a doctor." Instead of helping me, I got locked outside. And so I passed out front yard. I remember seeing police walking up to him and asking for help, getting thrown on the ground. Nothing after that. I woke up in a hospital bed. They told me that I had fought the police officers, and they were arresting me for citizen under the influence.
Mm. So how long were you out of it?
If you want to consider out of it, like from the time I started tripping, or like from when I like passed out.
From when you don't recall. So from from when you passed out to waking up in the hospital.
I couldn't tell you a direct time. I know it was a significant few hours because it was dark when it happened. It was daylight when I went to jail. So I know it was a good little while.
So you woke up in the hospital or jail?
I woke up in the hospital.
Okay.
Jail, I was still tripping balls. They did not go away yet, and that's how I also knew it was bad then. I was like, this not stopping. I was like laying in the jail cell, looking at the wall, watching the paint turn into animals and crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was terrifying.
So did you go to Silverdale?
No, I got arrested in Georgia. Only times I've been arrested,
Okay.
in Georgia.
Okay.
I don't like Georgia.
What county was that?
That was Walker County, and I got arrested in Catoosa County. That one was Catoosa County.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't like me over there. I don't like them either. So
Wow. So you were made aware while taking it that it was fake.
yeah, I realized myself. Like I knew the signs of it being fake, and I was like, I mean, I was an idiot, man. I was young. I was 19 years old.
Okay. Okay. So did you use things like that on a regular basis prior to that? I know you said you did.
Yes.
So okay, so there wasn't it wasn't experimenting.
Nah.
It was something that you was confident in doing.
We was doing that all the time, like I was saying, a few days a week, you know, or some other just depending on what we felt like. Honestly, we wasn't. I didn't ever get off on no like, you know, crack, meth, heroin, no crazy hard shit like that. But we tried.
Bro,
shit.
I don't know if I heard anything harder than that. What you just described.
It was rough, bro. It was rough.
Sounds
I
like
talked to God, bro. I watched the world around me crumble into pieces and start burning like it was hell. And then like that's what I mean. I started seeing crazy shit. God told me.
So was that experience, as far as the high, was that experience different than what you normally would receive off doing acid?
You do regular acid, you're not seeing things. You're not seeing like.
So do you have any idea what you had?
All I know is it was a research chemical. That's all they called it. So I don't know.
What?
A research chemical. It means like somebody synthetically created some LSD in the lab instead of like actually extracting the LSD from a plant.
Wow. So you had that experience, you talked to God, and that, was that life altering experience?
It was, because God told me, you got what you need from this, like verbatim. I feel like I heard it in my head, man. Like I heard word for word. I know it might sound crazy, maybe I'm crazy. Who cares? Everybody a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
But yeah, I heard him say, you got what you need from this, don't do it again. I'm gonna teach you tonight. You're gonna survive, but like this is gonna be hard. And it was hard. It was like I felt like I went through my whole life that night. Now like I am who I am today. Because afterwards, I tried it one more time. I'm not gonna lie, I tried a little half a tab one more time. I was like, I'm gonna try it, see if I'm just tripping. I heard the same voice tell me, I told you not to do this. And it went crazy.
Man. Okay. So you would get arrested. What ended up being the resolution of that?
wouldn't even call it a revolution. This sucked. Like I finally during that time, the reason I was wilding out so hard was I didn't have anywhere to live. I was homeless. I was house hopping. I was couch hopping, and my parents finally let me come back after that, and it was a bittersweet reunion, but everything became what it is today because of that. I understood why they wanted me to do better.
Gotcha.
They didn't want their child to, be selling drugs and shit. So
is that why you were put out the house?
yeah,
Okay.
I can't pretend it was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. So they had a reason.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. So that was your first time being arrested,
Yeah, it was my first time being arrested.
and then you said
After
two
that,
counts.
yeah, I've been arrested 3 times, but one of them was just a suspended license because I was drag racing and shit. But the other time, I was supposed to be going on tour with JellyRoll and Haystack before JellyRoll was this gigantic superstar he is today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was called up by it was some country dude that JellyRoll was opening for. I can't remember his name, but Steve was actually involved in that as well.
Okay.
But they were going to come pick me up, and I was gonna go on like some 10-state tour with them, opening and sell CDs for them, basically to pay my way. And so the night I was gonna go, they were gonna pick me up that morning. I had one of my friends who, at the time, I was pretty close with, and he told me he wanted to see me before I disappeared for like 3 months. So he came over, and I hopped in the car with him, and we take off. He don't got his headlights on, I don't know why, whatever. We get blue lighted immediately. And it ain't no regular cop cars. It's some special ops vehicles. I'm like, what the hell, bro? And we get stopped. They pull us into a little grabber parking lot. And it was in the wrong county at this point because Walker County had followed us all the way in Catoosa. So they had to drop my charges. Is why I didn't get charged nothing with that eventually. But so we got picked up. Or I got picked up and they start searching us. He starts panicking before they start searching us. And so I know we finna go to jail because he starts grabbing drugs everywhere from the car, from the dash, from under the seats and putting them in his pockets. I'm like, what the are you doing? And
Right.
he's tripping. And so we had just got pulled over and he started shoving the drugs from everywhere. And I'm talking everything. Like he had heroin, he had cocaine, he had pills, he had all this shit. He just starts putting it on him. And we get pulled out and he's like, do you have anything on you? Can I search the vehicle? And he's like, no, I don't got anything. You can search me. Like, what the hell? Why would you say that? And they just start pulling everything out of his pockets. And they're like, all right, well, you're going to jail. So they got me in cuffs too. They're like, you're not going to jail. We just got to search the car and make sure there's nothing else. And they find a little pipe and like a little bag of weed. And he won't claim this shit because it wasn't in his pockets. So I go to jail too. They take me to jail over a little gram of weed and a pipe when this man's got all these drugs on him. But I guess they thought, I was probably on that shit too. But I was not. I didn't even know that. I don't do that kind of shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I got arrested, and then me and him fell out. I ain't talked to him since that night, really. But I didn't get to go on tour. I woke up to a bunch of missed calls talking about we're in the parking lot, where you at, and this and that. And so when I left jail, I got all that, and I tried to call him, and like, it's too late. We're gone. We're in another state. So I mean, I couldn't go no more. And then I feel like though, I say all that because I feel like it was a blessing in disguise. Cause somebody that I know who is also from the city went on a tour and they got messed up and they let them drive the tour bus. One of the buses, they had a few buses. And he crashed that bus and he killed somebody. And that's the bus I was supposed to be on. So I feel like God kept me out of that bus.
Man. Oh wow. That's deep. Uh, September 14th, 2023, you would lose your brother. Unfortunately, he would overdose on fentanyl. How did losing your brother affect you?
It affected everything I was doing in life at that time. It delayed my album. It delayed everything I was doing. You know what I'm saying? It took the forefront. We got him here with me today. He's right there. We got his ashes right there in my urn. And you know what I'm saying, I had to delay the album because I had to learn how to live life without him. This is the last album he ever got to hear. He told me these songs were great, you know what I'm saying? He said he loved the direction I'm going in, so you know what I'm saying, this is the direction I've been trying to take now. Because the craziest thing to me was right after he passed, like I'm talking about a week after he passed, that song me and him did, we only got one song on streaming. We got hella songs in the archives. We got one song on streaming. It hit 125,000 streams.
Wow.
From like a couple hundred out of nowhere. And I feel like that was God letting him turn up in heaven, you know what I'm saying? But you know, people wonder if he was my brother biologically, you know, typical, you know. But you know, he wasn't, but a brother biologically couldn't be closer. You know what I'm saying? He had lost his father, he lost his aunt, he lost his granny who had raised him. His mother had never been around. So he lived with my grandparents, he lived with my cousin, he lived with us. That's who he lived with. That was his home. That was my brother. So losing him was one of the hardest things I ever had to go through. I had to relearn life. You know, first person I learned how to rap with, first person I learned how to mix a song with. And like, there's so many firsts with him that we can't have again, you know what I'm saying? So this album means a lot to me. This was the last. So I wanted to memorialize all the firsts.
Dig it. Dig it. Sorry for your loss, bro.
Yes, sir.
Honestly. Sadly, we hear about people passing from fentanyl overdoses all the time. And in some cases, we hear about law enforcement pursuing criminal charges against the dealer who sold the fentanyl. You being a brother of someone who has died from fentanyl, what's your thoughts on the dealers being held responsible when somebody ODs and passes away from the fentanyl that they sold them?
I want to say I am not only the brother of somebody who has died from it, I am the friend, the cousin, the brother, anything you can be. Everybody is dying from this shit. You can't do it and not die. Like, you gonna die if you do this shit. Like, it's not a joke. So like, I feel like, of course, if you selling this, you know you dealing death. So yes, you should be responsible. You should be more than responsible. You should be liable. Like, you should get charged. Absolutely. I have no questions about that. That's how I feel. Yes, you should get charged. Because I would have my brother if he didn't think he was taking a Roxy or something, you know, and get some fentanyl in it. Sometimes you don't even know what you're getting. Like, some people, yes, they go buy fentanyl on purpose. You know, they got problems. Can't judge somebody for their problems. But I don't condone the use of drugs. I'm not telling you it's okay to try to use it as a crutch and be like, oh, I have an addiction, I can't beat it, this and that, because only you can beat it. Only you can beat it. So, to an extent, it's not the dealer's fault. But if these people couldn't find that, if they couldn't find somebody to buy it from, they couldn't do it. They would be stuck with some lesser drug, you know, that's not going to kill them if they touch a fleck of it. This is not a regular drug. This is dangerous. And if you selling fentanyl, rethink your life. Because it ain't a game, bro.
Give me a positive memory involving your brother that you'll never forget.
One of the it's goofy as hell because he's goofy as hell. Everybody who knows him knows he is goofy as hell. So there's one that always comes to mind. He used to love to make parody songs. So we would get in the studio just bullshit, trying to figure out how to engineer. So we would make songs that we wasn't really trying to put out. We was just trying to test stuff on. So he made an R&B song and called it Broccoli in the Microwave. Yeah, and he he would always talk about how he would remember it because he worked at Applebee's and they would serve up broccoli and they would yell broccoli in the microwave and he would just bust out laughing and nobody would get it but us. But the song, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm gonna quote y'all the lyrics. But he said, it's getting hot and steamy in here, like some broccoli in the microwave. So that was the hook basically, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
With some
right,
extra
right.
shit. But Yeah, I mean, I got a million fond memories with him. We did a podcast together. He's in every one of my music videos that he could be in. He's been here for every part. He taught me how to mix to begin with. He cooked with me. We used to come up with recipes together, and we always would say that we would get the perfect recipe for a cheeseburger and make the best cheeseburger in the world. So I still use that recipe to this day.
Dig it. Dig it. Man, keep those memories in front of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep those memories in front of you. We was talking earlier before we started recording, and you was telling me back in 2009 when you was 11, that's when you started writing music.
Yes, sir.
What was your motivation at 11 years old to start writing music?
Well, my uncle was a rapper in Miami, and he went by Vision for a while, and I thought that shit was so cool. And my dad used to DJ and stuff, and he still DJs some of my shows. And shout out him, shout out Street DJ Cookie. That's my dog. He's my DJ. But yeah, so I always wanted to be that. Like I looked up to them, my dad, my uncle. You know what I'm saying? So I thought rap was the coolest thing you could do. And then my cousin started rapping, and then Colin, my brother, he started rapping. And that was when we were like 12 years old. So we started rapping and writing. Well, I was 11. They were like 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? I'm the young one. But H2K, we made a group, Hard to Kill, based off Tupac. Said, they try to stop me, but I'm hard to kill.
Okay.
So we became Hard to Kill. And we stayed that for years and years and years. And then Max pursued boxing for a while instead. And so did Colin. They went and he did MMA, Max did boxing. And I did boxing here and there too, a little MMA. We always had a gym. I owned a boxing gym for a while. But excuse me. We went separate ways. I stayed on music. I love music, so I always stayed doing music. I made Bad Luck Records, and that's what I have today. It's just me right now because I'm trying to rebrand. I'm trying to reconglomerate. I had a lot of beef go on within the group. Had to disband it. We had too many people. There was like 15, 16 people at one point. So we
In the group or signed to the label?
in the group. Well, I had them sign contracts, but we wasn't making the most money, so I let people keep their money. Is basically saying we in bad luck.
Gotcha.
And so there was 15 of us, and a lot of crazy things happened for years, and people fell off and fell off and fell off, and it was down to about two of us, or two or three of us, and that was Henry Novella and Tycoon Savvy. I think he goes by Justice Bradley now, and it was just us three for a long time. It was bad luck, and we was doing shows together. We was going all over the place, and then that broke up because I had some people I was living with take my money, and I did not sit well with that. So I got into fights with those people. So I had nowhere else to go and no money, and that was the last people in Bad Luck. So I said, I'm by myself now. Went ahead and went solo. And that's where I've been. I'm Justice4000 and linked up with my dogs. That's 4000. That's where we're at today. I got a hella long story. I ain't even realize.
Right, no, I get it. That's
But
understandable. We're gonna rewind a little bit. So, at 11 years old, that's when you started writing music. Were you writing full blown songs at that point, or were you just writing poems? Like, break that down to me.
it would depend. Might write a hook here, might write a verse there, might write a whole song here. I was even messing around on FL, making my own beats and stuff. And I decided to start recording my own songs, mixing and mastering my own songs, and eventually I was just putting out anything. Like if I put it if I hit record on it, I was putting it out, no matter if it was trash or it was hard, just because I was trying to build a name.
Gotcha.
And it worked.
Gotcha. You being a white rapper, has race ever played a factor for you at all throughout your career?
I try to not let it play a factor because I feel like we shouldn't even consider race as people anymore. We're supposed to be people. We're supposed to love each other. So, you know, black, white, green, purple, we're supposed to love each other. So I'm not worried about that inside music. When I'm making my music, I'm not considering what I look like. I don't think about what I look like half the time. I mean, who does?
Right.
I mean, so I'm writing my songs for people who feel like me, who feel like they've been through problems, they've hurt, they've lost people, they've struggled, and you know what I'm saying? So people who have hurt, people who, you know, been through life. So I don't think it should be black or white. But yeah, I guess here and there I've heard, yeah, white boy this, white boy that, blah blah blah. I ignore that. You know, I knew what I was getting into, you know. So like I've been I've been the little man for a while. You know, I'm fighting the army, and it don't got to be a fight. I'm not here to fight nobody. I'm here to rap.
Gotcha. Your name, Justice4000. Where did that come from?
That's perfect. That's what I was going to talk about a minute ago. Me and my friends, CJ from Space, he is now doing rock music, and he is Superior Creek Lodge, and I Hate Heartless and GMD 4000. The four of us made 4000. It was me, CJ, and Rio lived on roads that met up on 4000 Ave, and we decided to go with 4000. We was 4000. We lived over there. We walked down that road every day. So that's what we became. Tyler, you know, that was our brother. That was our dog. So, you know, he 4000 now too. But it came from the three of us living over there and becoming 4000.
Great. So 4000, that's a rap group or music group?
Yeah, it's a group, more of a collective. We don't really, you know, have to be on each other's songs or nothing. We all kind of got our own lane. Like I said, CJ's doing
Okay.
rock music now and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically it's not a label though.
No, not at all.
I got you. So before we talk about your new music, I would like to talk about your previously released music. January 2nd, 2004, you would release All Cards on the Table. And it included features from artists like Interstate Tax, Lil White, Ritz, and one that truly surprised me was JellyRoll. How did that JellyRoll feature come about?
I happen to know somebody who used to help manage him and get him shows and whatnot.
Who's that?
His name is Instigator. He's Steve Matherly. He's an artist known as Instigator.
Shout out to Instigator.
Yes, sir. You can go look him up. He got songs out there with millions of views with Haystack. I don't like Haystack, but that's on another note. I like Steve.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I met Steve and he started helping me out getting on shows, helping me out getting features and stuff. He got me the feature with Lil White. He got me the feature with JellyRoll. He got me the show with Lil White. You know, he really helped me a lot. And the way he got me the feature with JellyRoll is he has albums from JellyRoll's old catalog that he has rights to, that he owns. And, you know, no, I did not directly meet JellyRoll. I'm not going to pretend I haven't met JellyRoll yet. But I did buy rights to one of the songs. So I put my verse on it, you know, marketing tool. But I have met Lil White. We did the song together. We did a show together. I've met Ritz. We did a music video shoot with Young P. You know, I met Tax. That's my dog. He lived right down the road.
What's up, Tax?
Yeah, shout out Tax. That's my dude. But yeah, a lot of this rap game isn't person to person anymore. It's internet based. Right. The internet has taken over the world, even the music industry. So,
no, that's real. When you look at how JellyRoll went from being a rapper to being a country singer and reaching the level of success that he has, what's your opinion on his transition from rapper to country singer?
I think it is crazy. And I mean, it's smart. He knew that he had a good singing voice, and he knew that country was making a comeback right now. It's topping the charts again. Like I feel like it's more popular than rap right now. And he made the move. He decided he was going to jump on that, I feel like. And shout out him for that. That's smart. That man became top new artist at like 40 years old. He been out for 20 years. People just didn't know he was rapping.
Now that's what's up. He figured it out. He definitely figured it out.
He did.
Over the years, not just counting All Cards on the Table, you would land some big features. You've worked with Gorilla Zoe, Bubba Sparks, Pastor Troy. Honestly, the list goes on. As an independent artist with no management team, how do you manage to make these connections and these features happen?
You want to get yourself a budget together because money talks to everybody. No matter who it is, it talks. So you get your budget together. You make some good quality music because I can't guarantee it's going to be the same result if you bring them some bullshit. So bring something good, quality, sounds good. You worked hard on it, and bring them a budget. And call them, message. Don't call them. You ain't got the numbers. Hit them up on Instagram. Hit them up on Instagram. That's my tool. I use Instagram. Nobody realizes how useful Instagram is. These artists have that on their phone because they're a person too. They're scrolling through too. They get a message saying, "Hey, $500, go rap for me for a second." They gonna go rap for you for a second.
Right.
So I call these people, give them a price range, and we talk.
Dig it. With that being said, you know, I've heard people using Instagram to reach out to artists. And some can say they sent their money or they reached out to an artist, they paid this, and the artist never, they never responded with a song or a verse or a beat. Has that ever happened to you?
Almost with Pastor Troy. That man tried to finesse me. I'm not gonna lie, I have the audio recordings on my computer still. But he got the money from me and stopped messaging me for a few days. And I was messaging him. I was like, I don't understand this. I don't like you supposed to be an OG in the game. I'm not getting this. And then one day I messaged him. I was like, all right, bro, I guess I'm gonna have to pursue legal action because you're not saying nothing. And then he just sent me the song all of a sudden. But he sent me the whole session file. So it's just him talking to this girl at one point in the beginning before he's doing my verse. He says, so that's what you do. You get them to send you the money. You call them up and you play it for them so they can hear a little bit through the phone. And then that's how you get that money and blah, blah. And then you never got it. Yeah. And then like talking how he's just finna finesse me on the audio recording.
On the audio he sent you?
Bro, yes, I still have it. That's
wow.
crazy. I thought about putting it on the intro of the album that he's on because I still use the verse. I paid for it. But I thought about just using that as a bridge. I didn't get that petty.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to take the high road. Man, that's wild.
That's wild.
You being from Chattanooga, do you follow the music scene here in Chattanooga?
Absolutely. I'm very heavily involved with the music scene in Chattanooga.
Dig it. Give me your top 5 artists in Chattanooga, or they can be from Chattanooga or reside in Chattanooga. Give me your top 5 independent artists in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Let's see. Are we going? I'm gonna say people, my people.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's Do-Rag Savage. It's CJ from Space. It's GMD4000. It's I Hate Heartless. But outside of that, we got plenty of great artists. We got Rock Floyd and Kendora. We got the list goes on and on. It's just we got Shaka Hustle. We was just talking about. Shout out him.
He ain't from Chat though.
He ain't from Chat.
Nah,
why he got 423 in his name, man?
Nah, he ain't from Chat. He's from Elizabethan.
Damn, man, why you got 423 in his name?
City and all that. Yeah, he from all the way on the other side.
That's crazy. Oh, but still, shout out to you,
shout
man.
out Shaka Hustle, man. That's
I think Rax was staying here for a while. We linked up a few times. Rax be snapping. He was out here for a little while. He was pretty hard.
Okay.
There's a lot of people. 46 Cal be out here, but he from Minnesota. We got Caleb the Poet. We got all sorts of people y'all should look into, bro. Yeah, all sorts of people y'all should check into.
That's what's up. In your opinion, to date, what's your greatest accomplishment when it comes to your music?
I would say the thing that I am most happy about is personally either meeting Project Pat, doing a show with him, but an actual achievement I feel like is the interview I did on Hits 96 recently. I got a bunch of songs played on the radio. We sat there for an hour, and that was really cool to me. I've never actually done a sit down radio inside the booth interview before that, so that was a big step for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. January 17th, Revenge of the Rockstar. Your next album.
Yes, sir.
What's the background behind this project?
My first album that I ever uploaded to streaming in 2020, I think it was, when I first got verified on Spotify. And it was called The Real Life Rockstar. And I came out with a new style for myself that was more, I felt like, commercial mixed with my style. So it could be more marketable. And I created a character, the rock star. I dressed up in a blue suit and put a David Bowie lightning bolt across my face and went out in public, shot some scenes and, just different marketing tools and shit like that.
Right.
And it did great for me. That was my biggest album. It was like 55,000 streams across that album or something like that.
Okay.
And so since then, I've done good numbers. I've got like 20,000, 30,000, something like that on my albums. But All Cards on the Table did good numbers again. It was back at like 54,000, something like that. So I'm kind of competing with myself. Revenge of the Rockstar. It's time to come back and do better. Do everything I was doing then, but harder, and come back with things people ain't never seen. I'm gonna come out on these shows and be dressed like this rock star character. I'm gonna be the rock star. When y'all see me, you're gonna know who I am, because I am not some regular rapper who just dropping songs. I'm this character. I'm this creator. I am this person who's making all these things into a universe. I'm writing comic books. I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Revenge of the Rockstar is me taking my name back. Because I kind of, when everything happened with my brother and shit, I laid low, and I feel like that was prime time for me to take control, and I didn't, because other things were taking control of my life. So I'm taking control back. It's revenge.
Man, it's understandable. It's understandable. You're also releasing your very own video game alongside the album.
I am indeed.
Tell us about the video game.
All right, it's a simple little game, but I felt like nobody really does video games for rap. 50 Cent got some games, but who drops a game about their album? So I got a video game concept of a demon named Mayhem, and he's gonna come to Earth and steal the joy of music. And Justice4000 is gonna have to come battle him and restore it. So you're gonna have to go through level by level on this platformer-like game. It's kind of like, Mario style game. It's a platformer. So you're gonna be battling monsters to get to the next level, reading the chapters, and y'all gonna figure out the story. Then I don't want to spoil too much, but we gonna have a secret prize at the end with some special content for everybody. So that's gonna be, I want to keep it a video game exclusive, but after some time I might go ahead and drop what I'm gonna put on there anyway to the public. But yeah, I got it on a computer right now. I'm gonna try to figure out how to transfer it to other platforms and like maybe make it an app.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to do something different. So
That's definitely different, bro.
Yeah.
Man, good luck with that, bro. That's dope concept, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So when did you start recording for this album? I know you said, your brother, he was able to preview the tracks prior. So when do you remember starting the recording process?
Some of these songs, pieces of them, like the hooks, maybe 3 years ago. But the actual full on, like, I'm gonna make Revenge of the Rockstar, about 2 years ago. And I
Okay.
started putting everything together. I got it recorded, honestly, pretty fast, because I wanted to get the videos and everything going. And I got Big Brat, shout out Brat for doing the feature, doing the video, doing the show with us and everything. She out there on 21 Savage's label and shit,
Yeah, shout out
going
Big Brat.
crazy, yeah. And then so my homeboy he bought a feature from Dizzy Wright, and
Okay.
he said that he felt like I would do better on it, so he gave it to me instead.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's how I got gifted with the Dizzy Wright feature. And so yeah, probably been sitting on this album about 2 years, I'd say.
That's what's up. So track listing wise, how many tracks are we getting?
I want to say it was 13 songs after I cut and added what I wanted to. So about 13 solid little things.
Okay. So you said feature wise, you got Big Brat.
Yeah, we got Big Brad, we got White Gold, we got Dizzy Wright, and you know, my dogs, my cousin Murder Max and GMD4000 and Do Rag Savage. So it's a show on there.
That's what's up. Producers. Who's producing on it?
I got you know, YouTube.
Hey,
I be buying beats.
Hey,
Shout out YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube.
I buy the leases. I
That's
like
what's up.
Scorpio. He hard. So if y'all want to go find somebody to buy leases from, go find Scorpio or Phallic. I like to use them.
Did you know Mars Beats from Chattanooga?
No, I did not. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know you heard of Mars Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Chattanooga.
That's wild.
He's also, I did an interview with him. He's also on the platform. Shout out to
Really?
Mars Beats.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, he's on a heck of a run right now with
Yeah, that's
Finesse 2
crazy.
times. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
Mars.
I did not know he was from Chat. That's wild. We got a lot of people from Chat that's just popping off now.
Yeah, bro.
Like we had Slat Zypop, Brat just popped.
Right.
And Isaiah Rashad's on Kendrick's label and shit.
Right.
Like it's going crazy right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chat the place to be. So January 17th, Revenge of the Rockstar.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what's next for Justice4000 in 2025?
Good bit, honestly. See, January 15th, what is that, 2 days from now? We're having an album release party. That'll probably already happen by the time this is coming out. But you know,
right.
Yeah. But it's gonna be an album release party for January 15th, the album coming out January 17th. And then some big news I ain't even told nobody. I'll break it on this. I'm going on the debut next. I'm going on in February 26th.
That's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. You seen what
happened with Kevin Tucker? Yeah. Shout out Kevin Tucker. He's popping off too. Yeah.
That's it. Best of luck with that, bro.
Thank you, sir.
You say you going down there when?
February 26th. They said my episode will air in March.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Anything you would like to add to this before we get out of here?
Don't do drugs. Listen to Justice4000 and love yourself and your mama.
Man, straight like that. Straight like that. Let everybody know where they can find you online.
You know what I'm saying? Justice4000 everywhere. We got Justice4000.com. I got all streaming platforms. Google me. You can find me anywhere and everywhere.
Man, that is what it is. Bro, you officially been verified. I am Cornell the Shooter. This is the C&P Network. And if y'all made it this far, go ahead and hit that follow button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And drop a comment in the comment section for Justice4000.
Let me know.
Hey, we out of here.